So I want to start off this video by saying I want to be completely self-aware of the fact that, I complain a lot and I kind of have, my own specific ways on which I do things. But the core of kind of my gripe with just the workforce in, today's era right now of 2024, as well as, previously 2023 and even 2022, essentially post-COVID, once it started to die out, is in theory, you would assume that, in a post-COVID world, everybody would be more needy to work and more desirable to showcase their abilities. And because the market is, you would think the demand for work is higher in terms of employees, because everyone needs to work because of what we went through. And maybe that's true, as someone who's not hiring people, I don't know exactly what the demand is for it, but I will say, based on just the amount of employees that I see working, not just for, my company, that I work with, but also just in general of what I'm seeing around, it's the exact opposite, ironically. And I genuinely believe it's because of just the climate of the world we're in right now. And it's not a whole snowflake thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to use trigger words. It's more of just the sense of, in general, we are sensitive to people's feelings. And because of that, a lot of the employees or a lot of employers and companies are more afraid to, be strict and be more demanding and be more, forthright in their, reprimanding and their kind of just the way that they speak to them in more of a, teaching slash, critical manner. And because of that, unfortunately, a lot of these employees are just getting away with, it's unfortunate because I wish I could just say the bare minimum, because I've been preaching this for a long time. If everyone just did the bare minimum, we would be right here, we would be average. But because there's so much spikes up of people like me and, some of my, good workers that I work with, as well as just the pitfall of just the crap that we have. And it's so frustrating because you come into a job and it's unfortunate because, like I said, everyone is expected to be here in theory. So when they dip below, you are expected to be up here to bring up the average. And it's just so annoying because, in my job, if I were to, kind of slack off and do a bad job because I have more technical responsibility, the repercussions are, come down on me more, and there's more risk of me losing my job because there's more responsibility and there's more risk. A lot of the lower end people, they're just, able to just get away with murder essentially. And it's just so frustrating because it's I don't understand just the mindset. You would think that people would, in today's era, right now would be happy to have a job, and you would think that the employers would be willing or be more, forceful, not forceful, because I don't want it to seem negative, and I don't want it to seem, dictatorship or, aggressive. It's just with the standard. You would think that the bar would be higher, and unfortunately it just is not. And it's just one of those things that you just see that, when you go, I don't eat fast food that much, but you can just see it now. The lines are super long, businesses are closing early because they can't get people to work. People are complaining regularly because just the quality is just down. You go to gas station, I go to gas stations a lot for my job or just recreational, and you go and it's either dirty, the lines are long, people don't want to show up, people don't want to work once they're there because they know that, unfortunately, no one's going to do anything about it. And if they do, they can get a job somewhere else doing less than the bare minimum. And, that poses the question. I'm just why really is that? Is it the sensitivity? Is it just the mindset that we have in today's era of hey, we can't, I don't, is it hand holding? Is it coddling? Is it just negligence from the higher ups? It just baffles me. So, I kind of just wanted to make a video and kind of vent out this and, get my opinion on it. And I kind of wanted to approach it just with my actual feelings on the matter, while not being aggressive, without being attacking, because that's not the point of this. Because I abide by the mindset of just, kind of lead by example. So I try my best to kind of promote, hard work, positive, reinforcement, affirmations, all that stuff. But whenever it happens, people are so thrown off by it and they're shook by it. They're what are you trying to get out of this? Nothing. That's the sad world we live in. So nowadays people aren't, and that's ironic because since we're coddling people and we're not talking down to them and we're not criticizing them, we're also not hyping them up, promoting them, giving them affirmations, giving them love. So it's so just there's a disconnect of just the higher ups in the middle as well as just the lower. And it's just, I don't know, I kind of want to bring back just regular work and just, all work together as a team. Everyone treated equal. Like, for my job, I'm a driver and I have plenty of loaders that I work with. And whenever, thank God I show up late, because I would get in trouble if I showed up on time, because my mouth and my all that stuff. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. But the days that I do come on time or I show up early and I can actually, visually see, the workers, and there's things I disagree with. Like I said at the very beginning, I get it that I'm picky and I have my own ways, but there's a difference between my way versus just seeing the wrong way. There's a difference between, it doesn't necessarily need to be my way to be right. I just want to see right. And there's different variations of the right way. I prefer my way because it's my way. That's essentially how everyone is. But you can objectively see the wrong way. Like, for example, if a package is on the truck and you just see, 10 packages on a length this long, what makes more sense? To go long ways and stack them up, and then maybe they'll fall, or maybe you have to get from one under, or stack them up ways, and then you can fit more bookshelf style. Like, it just, once again, that's technically my way, but that's also just the right way. Like, the other way just makes no sense. So it's just like, I want to know where the disconnect is. So yeah, I'm just kind of making this video, kind of just, ranting. I didn't even realize, because I've been doing like reels and gym videos for so long, that I have it upwards. So I'm going to post this as a regular video. So it's going to be upwards. So that's embarrassing. But that's kind of where I was. So, at the beginning of this video, I was a little mad. I'm 6 minutes in, unedited, and I'm fine. So I kind of feel like that's sometimes what we need. These visual, video dialogue diaries kind of vent out, because I feel like we just we repress too much emotions. And so now I'm gonna go about my day and have a good day. So my name's Henry Confidential. Comment below some of your workplace nitpicks, and comment below some solutions if you have any opinions, or just if you disagree with what I'm saying. Maybe I'm just being grumpy old man. I'm being a bigot. I'm being whatever fucking click words. That's, like I said, that's not the point of it. But people are gonna take information and stuff as they want. So my name's Henry Confidential. See you in the next one.